This is a Headgum podcast.
Hello, Sasheer.
Hello, Nicole.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Okay.
I was cleaning and I found this shirt. It was behind my hamper.
Oh,
Can you believe?
sneaky.
Sneaky. It's from that costume liquidation thing.
Oh, yes.
The outside one where it was too dang hot.
It was so hot, and there was nowhere to try clothes on
No.
inside.
And I don't think I tried this one on at all, but
It works.
I love that it's a longer short sleeve.
Yes. Usually short sleeves are very short.
Yes, this one's not.
Mhm.
But it's not quite a 3/4 sleeve.
Yeah. Wow. It's like a half sleeve?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's in the half of the arm?
Yes, this is a half sleeve. I love her.
Yeah.
I said, summer's here.
It's hot outside.
Girl, you're telling me.
It is so hot.
Clyde and I went on a walk today and I was like, I know you're feeling better, but like, we have to go back inside. I was
Yeah.
wearing shorts.
Damn.
I was hot.
It's hot.
My God. But I'm happy about it.
Yes. It's much better than rain or cold, thankfully.
Yes.
The bugs are also out too
Yes.
because it's so dang hot.
Yes.
And then they went inside my house.
They were trying to find refuge from the heat.
Probably.
But
yes.
little did they know, you don't turn your air on.
That is also true.
They were like, God damn, it's hot in here too.
That's probably why they were still in the window, because they were like, get me out of here. At
That
least there's
is-
a breeze.
So funny.
Yeah, it was like I found 5 wasps. There were 2 blue ones that I think they were like muds in their name. And then 2 yellow jackets, and then 1 big daddy that I don't know what it's called. And they were thankfully very chill. Like I just walked in the bathroom and they were on the window and I was like, hey guys, I don't want you here. And I just like cranked open the window and they were like, bye. And they just flew out.
Well, maybe they were calm because they were like, well, this lady's a terrorist. The air's not on. We're really hot.
I'd rather be out there.
We got to get outside, and maybe if we're calm, she'll just let us out.
Like, I don't want any trouble. I just want to go back outside.
Now they're outside telling their friends, they're like, don't go in there.
I hope so. Spread the word. Don't come in the house. But you told me to put painter's tape on the edge of the window because I had an inspector come by and they're like, it's probably coming from the window, not from the bathroom vent. Because I was like, it's coming from the vent. And then I taped the window and they haven't been back since. So maybe they were crawling through the window. But like the crack that was like between the window and the wall is so small that I'm like, I mean, but also bugs can get through anything, I guess.
Yeah, and I guess if like you don't really have hobbies or like things to do, maybe your hobby is squeezing your bug body into tiny little cracks.
Like, I'm gonna concentrate on this. I'll spend hours doing this.
Well, I procrastinated all day yesterday, and I can believe a honeybee is like, I don't want to make more honey.
Can I do something else?
Maybe if I get stuck in this house, the queen will forgive me.
The queen will forgive me.
Well, isn't there a queen?
There is a queen.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was like, oh no.
No, but it's very funny that like a bee coming back to the hive being like, I don't have any honey, but it's because I got locked in the house. You have to understand.
Wait, where's this movie? Where's this movie about this little worker bee who didn't want to work?
Ooh, I like it. Yeah, a lazy bee.
A lazy bee. Oh my, and that's the name of it, Lazy Bee.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Brenda the bumblebee doesn't want to work.
They're like, Brenda, get back to work. Everyone's working their ass off. And she's like, working their sting off.
Somebody make it, not with AI.
Please.
But somebody who animates, make it animatic for us for free. Wait, I actually think I really love this
I really
idea.
love it too.
So what's your guys' next project? Brenda the Bumblebee.
Brenda the Bumblebee.
Just picture this.
They're like, oh, okay.
Oh, so you guys don't want to be in it?
Well,
we'll voice
our
it.
voices.
But like, no. Animation is the star.
Yeah.
I think
It'll take
I
us
like
16 years to make it, but we're dedicating our lives to it.
it. It will take animation takes
A long time.
So long.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just absent-minded and forget things, but I have voiced things and then got an email like 2 years later that like, here's the promo stuff. And I'm like, what?
Like, oh yeah.
This didn't come out already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, somebody's in my eye.
Oh no.
Who is she?
Can you go to the bathroom?
Brenda?
Brenda flew in your eye.
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, thankfully, I really do hope. It does feel like there's like a pendulum swing where people are really opposed to seeing AI slop.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that also like is ingrained in art where people are like, I don't want to see a movie that has an AI sequence, or I don't want to see it like, I want to see it actually animated or actually like a computer generated or whatever.
Yeah, like an actual CGI artist creating it with the tools that I think you're right. I do think a pendulum swing is happening. I think a big one's going to happen in 4 years.
Yeah.
That is my prediction. I watched a movie with Jet Li in it. Mm-hmm. Here's my biggest question after watching that movie. Where are the international movie stars? We had Jet Li.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
The list ends there for me. I can't think of another one.
Well, I guess maybe that like, no, yeah. I was gonna say that like martial arts style movies was like such a trend at one point.
Uh-huh.
And even though we do have fight movies, I don't know if like they're specifically martial arts like that.
Yeah. I guess
we've moved to gun fu.
We have moved to gun fu. You watched that John Wick documentary.
I did, yes.
I just rewatched the John Wicks. They're perfect. But this movie, the one with Jet Li, it's so fun. The fight sequences are truly incredible. There's some wire stuff that I was like, hey, now that would never happen. But I was like, yeah. And then there's like Papa Roach on the soundtrack.
Oh.
What's that song?
I need a little bit more.
I think that's how it goes.
I feel like I'm getting it vaguely. Also having a hard time figuring out any Papa Roach song in my head.
What's the one I'm thinking of?
Is it Last Resort?
This is my last resort. Yes, that's the Papa Roach song I was thinking of. And then they had that song, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor.
Was
is that the same one? Who's that?
Is that Papa? I don't think that's Papa Roach.
Maybe not. It had a really great soundtrack to like I was dancing along with the movie and then I was screaming about the fighting. I was so rowdy.
That's
truly so rowdy in my house.
That's fun. Is this the movie where they zoom in and you can see an X-ray of their bodies, like their bones breaking?
No, this is a movie where Jet Li plays a bad guy who is hopping into alternate timelines to kill the alternate version of himself to take their powers.
Oh.
And he's on trial and they're like, you got the last one. We're going to fry you up. And then his girlfriend comes and she releases a rat from her shoe. And then the rat does something and then he like breaks free and goes to another alternate timeline. And in this one, there's one left. There's one left, but he's a good Jet Li, and he's not a criminal like the other ones. And then they have to fight each other.
Oh my goodness!
And Jason Statham's in it.
Oh, we
and
love
Delroy Lindo.
We love that.
My good all-star cast, and the lady from Spy Kids. Wow, that's rude of me not to know her name. Carla, something.
You watch Spy Kids?
You've never seen Spy Kids?
I haven't.
Spy Kids is a great time.
Ooh,
I think you'd really like Spy Kids.
Okay.
It's a fun movie.
Yeah.
It's silly. It knows what movie it is. And everyone's having a great time.
Great.
Much like this Jet Li movie, The One.
Yeah.
I'm a Jet Li head now.
I see that.
I texted you last night. I said, go flip your lid. And honestly, I stand by it.
I can't wait to watch.
I'll watch it with you.
Okay, great.
God, I had such a good time. Oh, we should talk about Creamy Girl Weekend.
Oh, yes, we had a Creamy Girl weekend.
So it was really fun. But Middletown High School South no longer serves spicy chicken. They flipped to like being healthier, I guess. And they really wouldn't give any answers other than the website being like, we don't have it. And me being like, but maybe they will.
Maybe if I just wish hard enough.
Yeah. And then everyone at that school remembered the spicy chicken and kept going, oh, yeah, it was really good. And I was like, then bring it back.
Yeah.
And then they don't have Otis Spunky Meyer cookies.
Yeah. That was a surprise, actually.
Right?
'Cause I feel like that's just a school staple.
That's what I think. Fresh baked cookies as you walk the halls at 9 a.m. Oh, my God. Might as well have me there at sunrise. It's so crazy. 9 a.m. school? You want me to learn? Oh, my God.
It is crazy. I think they get there at 7.
What?
I remember getting into school at 7.
You got to school at 7?
Yes.
Did I?
Probably not.
7?
Yes, like 7:30.
And then classes started at 7:30?
I think maybe it was like whatever the first like opening period was, which I don't remember what that was called. But then then you had classes.
I really feel like I got to school at 9 a.m. every day.
I mean, that could be possible. But I feel like I had to be in a classroom at like 7:30.
Whoa, that's wild. I simply don't. Maybe. Maybe I blocked that out of my memory.
I mean, it doesn't make sense. It's not rational.
No, that's so early. Also, I don't want to like drag the kids at my alma mater. They were so quiet. I remember high school being so much louder.
They were really quiet. They were very well behaved.
Yeah.
They were just like walking down the hallway being like, hi,
It was wild.
good morning. It was very sweet.
I was like, I don't think I was like this.
I remember kids like running around, papers.
Yeah.
I feel like in my mind I have like that scene from Mean Girls where like papers are flying in the air and people are tackling each other. That didn't happen all the time. But yeah, I do feel like kids were rowdier.
I think they were rowdier. Yeah. And then they all seemed to be like in class. Nobody was like roaming the hallways. I was always roaming the hallways.
That's funny.
And I would smoke in the bathroom. There was no cigarette smoke anywhere in that school. Do the kids not smoke? Oh, they're vaping.
Oh, they're vaping. That's true. That's true. And maybe also like, I wonder if there's something about the increase of phones, like, because you can just like film somebody doing something bad and be like, narking on them.
Wow, Big Brother.
Yes. Everyone's watching.
I would be enemy of the state. I have no idea if that's what that movie's about, but
I don't either.
I know Will Smith's in it.
Nice.
But yeah, it really confounded me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. Oh, and then I went and visited. I'm so old that most of my teachers had retired. But I visited one teacher who my guidance counselor was like, she remembers you. And I was like, she does not. And that's A-okay. And a kid was like, can I get my phone? And I was like,
Yeah, they asked permission.
it blew me away. Because I feel like everything I hear is like, the kids are bad.
Yeah.
I was like, these kids are really good.
Those kids are really good. Hopefully that's the reality. Because on my phone, on the videos I see, kids are being misbehaving all over the place.
Yes.
But maybe that's a small percentage.
Maybe. Yeah. One bad apple's spoiling the bunch. Is that phrase?
Sounds like it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It really did not roll off my tongue and confused me.
One bad apple spoils the bunch. Yeah. You just gotta say it with confidence.
One bad apple spoils the bunch. It still didn't feel right.
And we spoke to the drama kids at your school, and that was so nice.
It was really nice. And I was like, in lieu of chicken, it feels nice to do this. One of the kids was like, are you coming back? I was like, no. And I didn't mean for it to come out like that. But I was like, you don't have anything I need here, which is spicy chicken.
I only came for spicy chicken.
That's all
you
I
don't
came
have
for.
it. This is it.
This is a
goodbye
bonus.
forever.
But they asked such good questions.
Yeah.
Questions that made me like think before I answered them. I was like, oh, wait, that should always be the case.
This is a rare moment where I actually thought about the question before I answered it.
I do feel like with adults, I'm like, because it doesn't matter. But I was like, I don't know, they're 16, 17. It matters.
Yeah.
And I should be thoughtful with it. My favorite question was, how do I be more confident performing? Because I really thought about it. Because I get nervous and I'm not like not confident about performing. I'm just like, if I'm nervous, I care.
Yeah.
But I was like, nobody wants you to fail.
Yeah.
So if you just have that in the back of your brain. And when it was rolling off the tongue, I was like, holy shit, this is so good.
That was a good answer.
Thank you. My other favorite question was, this girl was like, I get really burnt out with all the activities in high school. How did you combat that? And I went, and you went, I'll take it. Nicole didn't do a single thing in high school. And I was like, and my guidance counselor just nodded her head. I really didn't.
Yeah. And that's okay. You
Then
turned out all right.
Hey, thank you. That's nice. The kids are all right. Don't know what that movie's about.
You keep quoting things that you don't know about. It's really funny.
Things are just popping up in my head. It is funny that they're all movies that I simply haven't seen. Wow, my summer shirt's making me.
She's having fun today. Oh, and then we found so you also part of this Creamy Sister East Coast trip. You wanted to go to a resort in the Poconos because they had a champagne-shaped jacuzzi. And I looked it up and I was like, the Poconos is not close enough to everything else we're doing. And it was really stressing on the websites, couples only. And I was like, oh my God, are they going to make us prove it? What's happening?
Make us at check and they're like, kiss.
Kiss.
Finger each other.
And I was like, maybe let's not do that one. And then somehow I stumbled upon a different hotel that did have a champagne glass jacuzzi.
It was wild. It was as if, like, I don't know, the universe or God, whoever you want to believe in, was like, Sasheer, I'm going to help you make your friend deeply happy. Oh my God, I'm almost going to cry. I loved that champagne tub so much. I loved it so much. I don't understand why everything is a gray box.
Yeah.
When you can have
Fun.
a champagne fluted bathtub.
Yeah.
I don't think it, because I cleaned it before we got in it, because it was definitely a sex hotel.
Yeah. Yeah, the other hotel was for love.
Yes,
this one was
like,
we're only fucking here.
Smash it out and get out. We had to pay for the remote.
We had to pay for the remote. You could rent the room for the hour.
People checked in at midnight.
Yes. Every room was blasting music.
I loved it so much. And I remember, like, we walked in, and at first I was like, I don't think I want to touch anything. But then I was like, no, I smell bleach. They're taking care of everybody here. And everything I, like, touched, I was like, no, this was recently cleaned. And I feel so safe and secure. And then I kept being like, I love it here. I love it here so much. And then we just watched TV.
In the jacuzzi.
I've never been happier.
It was really fun.
Oh my, and then when we decided to go to bed, I was like, okay, I'm gonna rinse off, but it's not like, there was no chlorine or anything. It's literal, like a literal bathtub. And you went, oh, okay. And then you just sat in there and watched the rest of the documentary.
Because you were rinsing off and there's only one shower. And I didn't want to like, I don't know, just being wet in my bathing suit or taking off my bathing suit and still being like kind of wet and waiting for the shower didn't sound appealing. So I just sat in a like non-bubbled jacuzzi. Like the jets were off and I was just sitting in still waters watching the Tyra documentary.
I wish I had taken a picture of that. It was so funny. And I was so far away because it's so high up. And I'd be like, she's crazy. And you'd be like, oh,
that's crazy. Yeah, I was like 8 feet above you while you're on the couch.
And I got a little overzealous because when I started filling it, the hot water wasn't super hot. So I only left the hot water on. And then when I got in it, I was like, who is burning me up?
Yeah.
Who is burning me up?
Pretty hot.
And then I got in it when it was still a little too hot because I was so excited. And then I just couldn't stop sweating. I was like, it's hot, right? Do you want cold water? And you were like, it's fine, I think. And I was like, fine for who?
We were having 2 different experiences. I was just like I waited. I was like,
yes.
It's way too hot. And then I got in when it was like a little cooler and I was like, okay, this is nice. And then you were like, should we turn on the cold water? And I was like, I think it's okay.
I got so hot I was drinking water.
Great. Maybe that's what we have to do to get you to drink water. Get you so hot. Put your ass outside.
Put your ass outside. Oh, man. Oh, that sounds so awful to get so hot.
Yeah, it does
Just so I drink water.
Yeah, but it'll work.
Yeah, I try. I try so hard.
Yeah.
I try so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even. So I don't need to drink water. It doesn't even matter in the
No,
end.
that's not what they're talking about. That's not what that song's talking about. They are not talking about water.
Wow, we should go to a break.
Oh, yes.
Chime is changing the way people bank. Fee-free and smarter banking built for you. Not like old school banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Built for you, not the 1%. Chime isn't just another banking app. They unlock smarter banking for everyday people with products like MyPay, giving you access to up to $500 of your paycheck anytime and getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit. Some old banks still don't do this. Forget overdraft fees, minimum balances, and monthly fees. Chime turns everyday spending into real rewards and progress. Bank fee-free plus overdraft coverage you can count on. Helps you build credit history, stress-free. Get paid when you say up to $500. Earn up to 3% APY on savings, 7 times higher than traditional bank. Rated 5 stars by USA Today for customer service. Real humans 24/7. It's the new way to build credit history with your own money and get rewarded every single day. No annual fees, no interest, no strings attached. And when you get qualifying direct deposits, you get 1.5% cash back on eligible Chime card purchases. If I knew about this, my younger self would have super benefited from it. And honestly, I think it's one of the easiest moves that you can make. Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join millions who are already banking fee-free today. It just takes a few minutes to sign up. Head to chime.com/bestfriends. That is chime.com/bestfriends.
Chime is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services, a secured Chime Visa credit card, and MyPay line of credit provided by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. MyPay eligibility requirements apply, and credit limit ranges $20 to $500. Optional services and products may have fees or charges. See chime.com/fees info. Advertised annual percentage yield with Chime Plus status only. Otherwise, 1.00% APY applies. No min balance required. Chime card on-time payment history may have a positive impact on your credit score. Results may vary. See chime.com for details and applicable terms.
I've been doing a little spring reset with my closet lately, focusing more on quality over quantity. Just building a wardrobe of pieces that are made well, versatile, and easy to reach for every day. That's why I keep coming back to Quince. The fabrics feel elevated, the fits are thoughtful, and the pricing actually makes sense. Quince makes beautiful everyday pieces using premium materials like 100% European linen, organic cotton, and super soft denim. With styles starting around $50, their spring pieces are lightweight, breathable, and effortless. The kind of things you can throw on and instantly look put together. That same focus on materials carries over to their accessories, like their leather handbags, which are made from 100% hand-woven Italian leather and honestly look way more expensive than they are. Quince works directly with ethical factories and cuts out the middleman, so you're paying for quality, not brand markup. I absolutely love Quince's linen tops. They have become my go-to. The fabric feels so good. It's easy to wear. It's lightweight. And they don't cost what I thought quality linen would cost. Refresh your spring wardrobe with Quince. Go to quince.com/bestfriends for free shipping and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. Go to QUINCE.com/bestfriends for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/bestfriends. And we're back.
We're back.
Also, I don't know who I need to talk to about theme hotels because I feel like the Madonna Inn is such a destination.
Yeah.
And they're always sold out. Every time I've ever looked for a room, like in 2 months away to 6 months away, they're always like sold out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, someone in LA should do a themed hotel.
Definitely.
Who do I talk to? Gavin Newsom? Make it happen. make a mandate that a Hilton has to have a themed hotel.
Well, I feel like a themed hotel is usually just owned by a family or just like one entity that, because it also, you have to dedicate a lot of time and effort to making the theme, making all the rooms different or sourcing the cool shaped tubs or beds or whatever, where I think that's why like most hotels are just like, it's plain because that's just easy.
Yeah.
But someone should do that. But it's also like, who has the resources and the creativity to buy a hotel or buy a property to build a hotel and then also create something cool?
All right, Sasheer. You're right.
Maybe that can be a goal for you one day. You can make a hotel.
That's so crazy. It never once occurred to me that it could be me.
You can be the change.
I can be a hotel.
You can be a hotel.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that one day.
Yeah.
I wonder how much money it would cost to like make a hotel.
I have no idea.
Hey, if someone's in business or finance listening, put together a sheet of numbers for me.
I also wonder if it would like make more sense to buy a hotel that's like not doing well or like is closed and then revamp it, or to just build it from scratch.
Probably revamp, methinks, because the structure's already there.
Yeah.
But where do I get heart-shaped tubs from? Oh my God. Maybe every tub is a shape.
Oh, that's
stars.
Fun. Stars, yes.
Clovers.
A diamond.
Diamonds. Scooby-Doo.
A Scooby-Doo shaped tub?
I don't know.
And then we have one Scooby-Doo room. People are like, I thought I understood the theme, and now there's a Scooby-Doo room.
That would be really funny. That there were like specific themes and then one wild card room.
It's really funny.
And you can't book it. We'll just put you in it one day.
It's a surprise.
Yeah, I have a prank hotel.
That's fun.
There is a themed sex hotel in Vegas that I want to go to, where I think they have like a jungle room.
Ooh, that's fun.
Where it's like all leopard print and there's a stripper pole in there.
Oh, that's all you.
That's my fucking jam. I'm wearing leopard print now.
That's true. You always are.
Swanging on that pole 2 days ago.
Oh, hell yeah. She's prepared.
And I'm still so sore.
Yeah.
Veronica's very kind, but she believes in me too much. We worked on a sequence 2 weeks ago, and then we had Creamy Girl Weekend, and then I went on Wednesday, and she was like, let's do the sequence from last week. You did it a couple times last week, so it's in your bones. And I said, yeah, it's in my bones. And by the end, I'm like, it wasn't anywhere near my bones.
Yeah.
The whole video was me going, oh, no. And then at one point, I stopped and stared at her, and I went, how?
How? Explain yourself.
How do I do that? Boy, it's hard.
It's hard.
Also on Creamy Girl Weekend, we went and saw Moulin Rouge.
We did, with Bob the Drag Queen.
Bob was so good.
So good. Yeah.
Ugh, I had a real time.
I had so much fun. Yeah, the songs were fun. Bob was fun. The dancing's fun. I guess I have seen Moulin Rouge before, but I forgot that the Harold Ziegler, is that the name? The character name? How meaty of a role that is. I was like, oh, Bob's here again. Bob's here again.
I feel like in the movie it wasn't as meaty.
No, I don't think so. I think he just like, popped in here and there. But I was like, oh.
But yeah, in the play, because I said to a friend, I was like, I'm going, my friend's in it. He's playing the MC, or Harold Ziegler. And he was like, oh, so like the lead? And I was like, I don't know about that. And then I saw it and I was like, no, that's
one of the leads. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh my God, those sets.
Oh, the sets were so cool.
Ugh.
Yeah, I love all the hearts like coming in from the sky and like aligning. It was really like a pop-up book.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very that. And sometimes when I watch things like that, I'm like, people's minds. I don't understand the construction of how that happened. I don't know if they needed like an engineer to like, or they know how to do.
Yeah.
It was so incredible.
It was cool.
Big old elephant.
Yeah. Very
loved.
Fun. Loved.
And then the singers.
Very good.
Yeah. Every time I see a Broadway show, I am so inspired to sing.
Yeah.
I have an appointment with Doug.
Oh, great.
Set up.
Great. She's back in it.
Back in it. I gotta like really dedicate myself because I just want to sing.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
Do you ever sing in the car?
Yes. All the fucking time.
Yeah.
But I sing hard things like Lady Gaga, where I'm like, well, friend, or Beyonce, and I'm like, you're reaching for the stars here, friend. But then I learned that they can change music for you in a show.
What do you mean? Like the
So
notes or like the key?
yes, yes. I was gonna say the range, but yeah, they can like lower the key for you if you need a lower key.
Yeah.
And I was like, I love live theater. Mm-hmm. We can just make adjustments.
That's true. Do you sing high or low? Or mid-range?
I think I sing low. Mm-hmm. I think.
Yeah.
But I don't really know what I sound like. I don't really like hear myself.
Have you ever recorded yourself?
Yes, but then I go, that's not me.
That's not me.
Something's changed in the phone.
This does not represent me.
Yeah, I think it's like kind of low-ish. I mean, I've learned about head voice and chest voice, and I believe I sing. I think what I want to sing is always in my chest voice because I feel like it sounds stronger. Mm-hmm. But now that I'm thinking of it, I think I sing high. I think maybe it's mid.
Yeah.
Because I can't go like high, high, high. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's mid.
Great.
What are you?
I sing low. I'm an alto.
Oh.
And I live in my chest voice, but I would like to get better at a mix, which is your head voice and your chest voice together. But it's hard.
I don't even know what that would require.
I've done it before with Doug, our vocal coach, but I don't know how I got there. I remember him asking too, he'd be like, do you know how you got there? And I'm like, mm-mm. I do not.
So I have stopped and started singing lessons so many times. And then when I started this last time, I stopped. Yeah, the last time I started, we had like this little mini breakthrough where I was like, I think I'm so scared to sing because it is a thing where it's like, there's a definitive you're bad or you're good. You're hitting a note or you're not hitting a note. You're flat or you're sharp or you're like actually doing it right. And I was like, with comedy, it's just like maybe you're not everyone's cup of tea, but you might be someone else's cup of tea. But with singing, it's pretty definitive.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's very vulnerable to be like, is this good?
Yeah.
No, actually you were sharp. Or yes, that was actually good. Or no.
Yeah.
And now that I've gotten over it, oh boy, do I sing loud and wrong.
Nice. Sing loud and wrong.
And Doug will be like, do you know what happened there? And I'll go, absolutely not. No, I certainly don't.
That's great though.
Yeah.
That's a good breakthrough.
It was. And now it makes karaoke easier.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I'm like, some of these people will be really, really great, but then also some people won't be. But listen, we're all having fun.
It's for fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's more fun when people are like being silly than being like, here's my solo, you know? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's also nice to hear a really great voice too. But
yes.
But also for the group, for the community.
Yes, for the fellowship.
Yeah.
Speaking of fellowship, after Moulin Rouge, we had a nasty little treat in Times Square. We went to Virgil's Real Barbecue.
Yeah.
Nobody will ever go with me. It's in the heart of Times Square. I have tried so hard to get people there, but I was like, we're in Times Square.
Yeah.
I can get nuts for nuts, 4 for $10, and we can go to Virgil's. Ugh. I had a time.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
It was good.
Thank you. They did try to kill you, though.
They did. They're like, any allergies? And I was like, I have a shellfish allergy. And they're like, oh, okay, well, we do put everything in the same oil. And I was like, oh, I mean, I think that I've probably had that before. And they're like, it's up to you, though. And then a manager came and she was like, just gotta let you know, like, it's really up to you. It's your decision. I was like, we fry everything in the same oil. And I was like, okay. But all right.
It really felt like they were like, we don't want your death on our hands because it will be, but we did tell you.
Yeah.
Then at one point she was like, we can use different tongs. And I was like, well.
I think it's the oil.
Yeah. I don't think the tongs really have anything to do with it.
Yeah.
But then we like really looked at the menu and you're like, there's one shrimp dish that's deep fried.
Yeah, just make that separate. Like, so I had half of a French fry and I was like, I do taste the shrimp, which I mean, and maybe no one else could, but because I don't usually have it anymore, I was like, I can see what they're saying. So like that sucks. So the fried catfish, the French fries, fried chicken, like any fried thing has been tainted.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I could not taste the shrimp, but also I don't really smell or taste a lot of things. It's really crazy.
Oh no.
I dated this guy who would like eat meat and then be like, it's gamey, or like this meat isn't good. And I'd be like, I'm having a nice time. I simply don't know what you're talking about.
Huh.
Yeah. Or like deep fried things, people be like, oh, it has like a taste of something. And I'm like, I don't know, it tastes like what I'm eating.
Has this always been the case?
Yes. Yeah, I don't think it's like a COVID thing or anything.
Yeah.
It's, yeah. Yes, because I worked with this girl who, if chicken was funny, she like wouldn't eat it.
Yeah.
And then I'd always taste it and be like, it's chicken. I don't know.
I mean, that does. I feel like of the people I know, you are someone who has eaten a lot of like rotten food.
I must say, thank you so much for trying to find the words. Not just saying, you're the person I know who eats the most rotten food. But yes, I am.
But I can see, like, because you don't have a defense, there's nothing in you that's like, oh, I shouldn't. You have nothing protecting you. I should not eat this. You're just like, tastes all the same to me.
It is kind of wild. I've eaten so much rotten food. What was the last rotten thing I ate? Oh, I tried to eat a rotten apple. It was definitely like withered away on half of it. So I like cut it up and I was like trying to eat around it. And then I hit like a real nasty part and I was like, I think I gotta give that one up. I could buy an apple. I truly act like I've never had a penny to my name.
It's really funny.
I used to eat old burgers.
Yeah, I remember this.
We would have improv shows and then I would get rip roaring drunk, just having a real nice time. And then I would get a burger and then fall asleep and then wake up and be like, a treat. And then eat it and then be like, I don't know why I'm so sick.
It's like this burger's been out for hours, for the whole night.
Another recent one was I got bread. Did you know like bread doesn't live that long?
I guess I'd never thought of how long it lives.
It's like a week. A loaf of bread like lasts a week or something.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's like really short.
I don't get bread.
I know. You don't have a single
I have nothing in my house.
nothing from a supermarket in that house. But I thought bread lasted a long time. But then I was like, I made a simple sandwich and then I ate it. And then I was like, I'm gonna make a simple sandwich tomorrow. And then I looked at the bag and I was like, there's mold. There's mold.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I probably ate mold.
Probably. I did see a video on Instagram where people in other countries were putting slices of bread that they got from their grocery store under water and it would dissolve. And the people in the States would take a piece of bread and put it under water and it was like a sponge. It would just like not dissolve, be the same. One guy was like squishing it and it would open back up.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I hope my bread's not doing that.
What kind of bread do you get?
I think there was like a picture of a wolf on it, and I thought that was fun.
Okay.
I think it's like wolf bread. Ink bread? Ink wolf? I don't know. I often think about, just going back to old food, when I bought that like Costco economy size jar of ranch that was like maybe 2 gallons or I don't know, 3. It was like gallons. And I was like, ooh, wait, I've been working my way through it for months. And you were like, when does it expire? And I was like, wait, what?
I do remember that. I was like, I don't know if it should be months.
I had zero idea that ranch dressing expired. As a full, this was maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it was like slightly tangy or something.
But I think we did look up how long it lasts. I can't remember. But I would probably equate it to ketchup or something because in my mind, ketchup takes a long time to expire. But it does expire. But I don't know when.
I worked at a restaurant where the ketchup was so foul. It had such a... So like for me to be like, this is bad. It was bad. Because we would marry the ketchups at night. Like,
yeah.
And I don't think they ever got like cleaned out. I think it was just years and years of different ketchups. It was so gross.
That's pretty gross.
And nobody ever complained about it.
Maybe it was fine. I guess it was fine. Must have been.
I guess. I remember a customer found a twisty tie in their food.
No.
And they were like, excuse me. And I was like, yes. And they were like, there's a twisty tie in my food. I went, oh, no, that's nasty. Then my manager was like, you don't say that.
I agree. That's nasty.
Because they were like pretty quiet. And I was like, ah!
I was at a restaurant and I got brunch and there was hair in my eggs. And I was like, I told a waitress or somebody, I was like, yeah, there's hair here. And the waitress was like, oh, I know who that belongs to. And I was like, I don't want to know that.
That's really funny.
That's Charles or something.
I got to get Charles back his little lock. He ain't got that much to lose. It's like, ma'am, what? That's a wild response.
Like, I guess of course it belonged to somebody, but just knowing, I don't want to know. I don't want to know the human attached to that.
God, that's so funny.
Let's take a break.
Oh my God, sometimes you're just so hungry and you're exhausted and you're like, oh my God, how can I make something healthy? What's in my refrigerator? What's in my pantry? And then you just don't have it in you. And for me, healthy eating isn't a willpower problem. It's just a setup problem until I found Factor. Factor solves this because they have fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs, and it's delivered, guess what? Right to your door. With Factor, I'm hitting my nutrition goals this season without the planning, without the grocery runs, and without the cooking. You know which one I like the best? The sun-dried tomato chicken penne. I love chicken and I love sun-dried tomatoes. I think they're just so yummy and you just munch, munch, munch and it's good. Factor meals are built around your goals, whether that's weight loss, if that's something you want, overall nutrition, more protein, or GLP-1 support. For strength and workout recovery, check out Factor's Muscle Pro collection. Fresh, never frozen, over 100 rotating weekly meals, including globally inspired flavors like Mediterranean and Asian. So there's always something new to look forward to. Ready in 2 minutes, Factor shops, preps, cooks, and delivers straight to your door, so you have more time for everything you love this spring. I use this, and honestly, you should too, because I love ding dong, having my meals right there outside for me to bring inside and cook them up. In the microwave, heat them up for 2 minutes. Head to factormeals.com/bestfriends50 off and use code bestfriends50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box. With new subscription only while supplies last until September 27th, 2026. See website for more details. And we're back. We went to the Mermaid Inn on the Upper West Side. Shout out to them because they have ice cream cones. I got an ice cream cone for brunch.
With sprinkles.
Oh, what a dream.
Yeah.
I was so happy in that moment.
You looked really happy.
I think our server thought I was strange. I don't know. I don't know a nice way to say what I felt like. Because he was like, yeah, you can have an ice cream cone.
Yeah, I think you're like, do you guys serve ice cream? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, we can put sprinkles on it. You're like, really? I think you even had like a dolphin sweatshirt on with your hair and like little space buns. And you're like, oh boy. He's like, okay.
Yeah, I was so excited. And that sweatshirt's funny because we went to my place to change. And I was like, should I change into this? And you were like, it's the same sweatshirt.
It was like also had a white collar and just a different graphic. I was like, these are the same.
I know what I like.
She does.
Oh boy, that ice. I think about that ice cream. It's good ice cream.
Oh, good. Mm-hmm. I remember you either finished or you were about to finish, and you're like, "Is it rude that I didn't ask you to have a lick?" And I was like, I don't think an ice cream cone's for sharing. If it was in a bowl, I could scoop it, but I don't want to also lick your ice cream cone.
I think I was just so excited, and I was like, I gobbled this down without any sort of consideration.
That's okay.
But yeah, it is weird and gross to lick the same ice cream cone as somebody. Mm-hmm. Even if you're dating, it's kind of like, get your own.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yuck.
Mm-hmm. I do love ice cream. I meant to take you to Dairy Queen.
Oh, that's right. That was on the list. Damn. We did a lot of things, though.
We did. Shout out to the Lincroft Dairy Queen.
Shout out to Lincroft. Wow, shout out.
Yeah. And Joyce's Subs, which is right next to the Lincroft Dairy Queen. I wonder if they're still open. Oh, my God. They had the best bacon, egg, and cheese.
Ooh.
And we would get it before going to the bowling alley with my mom.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's real fun.
I have so many memories of that bowling alley. They had a kids' room that was so nasty.
Oh.
Just gross toys that, just children had touched and they were sticky.
Oh, yeah.
But then they had video games and that was fun. And people smoked inside.
Those were the days.
It's probably where my addiction started.
Oh, maybe. You're like, this is cool. Smoking's cool.
When did it start? I'll never quit. I actually think it started in high school. Yeah, because you have to learn how to smoke. And I remember learning how to smoke and I was like, this is tough.
Yeah. I think I tried a cigarette in college and I was like, ew, ouch, it burns. Mm-hmm. And then when I lived with Mateo, for some reason, he was really fixated on getting me to smoke 8 cigarettes. He's like, I'm going to get you to smoke 8 cigarettes this year. And I was like, no, you won't. And he didn't. And I was like, I don't want it.
What a fun, arbitrary number. Oh my God, what a dream that he was like, I want you to smoke 8 cigarettes.
Yeah. And maybe we were at a show outside and he's like, do you want to try? And I was like, for you, I'll try. And I did. And I was like, this is gross. I don't want this.
12 would be one that would pop into, because
that
one
whole
a month.
Pack? Oh.
No, just one a month.
Oh, okay.
24 are in a pack? 20 are in a pack.
Yeah.
I think 20 are in a pack.
I have no idea.
I don't know. But they don't sell my ciggies here anymore.
Menthols?
Yeah.
So sorry.
It's a war on me. Are there 20 cigarettes in a pack? Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, dude.
Nice. She knows. She smokes.
I love them. Buy them by the carton. Put them in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
Should we do a quiz or answer questions?
I think probably answer questions.
Question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Content warning death, needing insight on if we're over. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Sasheer. Longtime listener, maybe third-time caller, and trigger warning, this is about death. I discovered a dead body with my best friend, and I don't know if we can ever be okay again. Prior to this event, tensions were already high between me and my best friend, let's call her Kelsey. We've been living together with another roommate who is a trans man, let's call him Harold, for almost 6 years now, and she's closer to him than I am, as she's been his friend as long as she's been mine. Only recently did we all start hanging out together, despite the fact that we attended the same college and are in our 30s now. Recently, I've had issues with Harold because he would outwardly doom spiral for hours past midnight in the common area with Kelsey and I listening and would never get stabilized despite our efforts. Kelsey saw no issue with his spiraling, but it made me break eventually and give him tough love. He also decided to purchase a large fridge that could easily fit 3 people's worth of groceries, but he has no interest in sharing, so it's mostly empty. This is also something Kelsey sees no issue in and they think I simply do not want him to have joy or improve his life. For Kelsey, my past issue with her is that I had been uncomfortable with hearing about her sex life and actually hearing her have sex, as I have unresolved sexual assault trauma, despite my efforts in trying to heal while being there for her. She thinks I'm kink shaming her and also thinks that I don't want her to have joy, but she doesn't understand how intrusive thoughts work. Bottom line, it seems that both roommates have no issues with each other and have decided to combine their problems to side against me. They even have the same therapist, so I worry what their therapist says. Everyone's been polite and reserved to me, but bonding has ceased between us, so Kelsey no longer asks for favors from me like she used to, such as feeding her cat or driving her places, as she doesn't drive or have a car. Well, until 10 days ago. Kelsey asked me to drive her to do a wellness check on a previous coworker, let's call her Anne, that she hasn't seen in almost a year. A mutual friend who was inaccessible had asked Kelsey to do this, as Anne had been unresponsible for 5 days at this point. Well, the worst possible outcome happened. We unfortunately discovered that Anne had passed away, and we had to wait next to her body for over 3 hours while the police were trying to figure out what to do next. It was incredibly sad because the woman was so alone, and it had to be us to find her. No next of kin as far as we know to this day. I had thought that there would be a grace period of kindness or bonding between me and Kelsey after this tragic event, but no such luck. She returned to being reserved with me, even knowing I'm going through my own serious stuff. My cat was recently diagnosed with an enlarged heart, my mom with Alzheimer's, and my dad is in and out of the hospital, etc. I feel taken advantage of, and I outwardly told her this, but through text, which isn't the best route. As she admitted, she is still using past wounds to dictate how she treats me despite my efforts. I know this is something a therapist should help me process, but right now I just want the insight of professional best friends. I get a lot of joy listening to you, and I often joke that Nicole is Kelsey's twin, as you both like purple and do pole and grew up in the East Coast. If I lose Kelsey, it would be as devastating as I've always considered her my sister. Thank you for reading.
My initial thought was, I think a therapist, because it's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah.
It's like rather heavy. But then my second thought when she was like, or this person was like, I know I should see a therapist, but I wanted friendship advice from best friends. I think it's like talking to Kelsey and voicing that like a lot of things are going on, but like you do want to work on this friendship and then making a plan of action, steps in order to save that friendship.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if there's a way you guys can have a conversation that's like, I miss like how light things used to feel. I would imagine even before the death, like there's probably been a lot of heaviness between all of you. And it's also like, it's when, having a friendship with somebody, especially a long friendship like since college into your 30s, you all have changed so much. And that's going to take like a lot of adjusting and reframing and understanding. And you live together. So that's like there's so many layers, like also living with somebody while you're changing, while they're changing, while you're growing up together. And it's like, there's so much stuff there. And yeah, I wonder if there is a way you can be like, can we just like, not forget everything, but just like kind of push a little reset button.
Yeah.
That's like, is it possible to get to a place where it's like, it's just easy and we like each other? Because I like you, and I hope, there is still a reason that you are around me. I hope that you would like me too. Yeah, but it is a lot. Living together for, what did they say, 6 years?
Yeah, I think so. And there's 3 people.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of energy and stuff. It also sounds like everyone individually has their own stuff that they're dealing with. So it's also like some stuff that Kelsey is feeling probably has something to do with you, but some of it, probably most of it, has nothing to do with you. So, yeah. But I do think talking about it and being like, I just miss us.
Yeah.
Is it possible to get back to that?
And I do think it's hard to live with 3 people because it's very easy for 2 to gang up on one. Yeah. And also with the whole refrigerator thing, I need to know if our listener is trying to put stuff in that refrigerator or are they actually just mad that this person bought a big fridge and won't use it?
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was like, because they said that person won't share. Like they won't share the refrigerator. Like, is no one allowed to put food in the refrigerator?
Yeah.
Or they won't share their food.
I think they won't share the refrigerator. They bought a great big refrigerator and it's largely empty because they won't let them put stuff in there.
It's also funny because they were like, and the person who bought the refrigerator feels like I try to stifle their joy. And it's just a funny conversation to be like, I'm allowed to buy a big refrigerator
and have it filled with nothing.
This gives me joy.
It's really funny, but also it might actually give them joy.
Yeah.
And unless you want to put something in there, I think it's just like not my circus, not my clowns. Like I think our reader could, or our reader, this is a book. I think our listener maybe could step back and go, what actually is affecting me and what's just irking me?
Yeah.
Because sometimes those things are different. Because sometimes I'm a person who's got a lot of rules. And sometimes I'm like, is this an actual rule or is it just my preference or am I just annoyed?
Yeah. Yeah. There's so many things that you can just like step away from and be like, you know what? It actually doesn't have to bother me. Like, you know, your roommate spiraling in the living room. That sucks, but you don't have to help them. Like, sounds like they're going to spiral regardless of you listening or not. Like,
yeah. And if you want to be in the common area, turn on the TV.
put headphones in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think conversation. But also I think a therapist.
Definitely. Yeah. I think a therapist can help with
Yes.
a lot of
Also,
that.
I'm sorry this person's going through all this.
I know. That's a lot. Yeah. I think also like, also see a therapist too, because, I mean, like for all of this, but it's unfortunate that you found a body with your friend and you can't even process this with your friend because there's other feelings keeping you from being close. And so you don't even get to fully talk about what you saw. Like like the one person that was there with you, you can't even like really like figure out your feelings about this. So yeah, I would try to find a professional to talk to because that's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Solved.
Okay, this one is called A New Friend But a Cursed Nose. Dearest Nicole and Sasheer, my problem is that my friend A has really bad breath. We hang out together with our mutual friend B, we hang out a lot with our mutual friend B, but due to my very keen sense of smell, I get overwhelmed with strong scents of just about anything. There have been multiple instances when A's breath was just too much, and I subtly cover my nose to avoid the stench a little. Recently, I basically avoided being in the same room because I just couldn't stand the smell anymore. What do I do? Do I bring it up with B, our mutual friend, or go straight to A? I'm afraid I can't do the hangs anymore, but I adore our time spent together. I can, of course, just hang out with B when A is not around, but the problem is that A is just as much a part of B's life as I am, so I'd hate to make it awkward as to why I keep avoiding hangouts with A. A is a very cool person and we get along really well. I'm hoping we can be friends even outside of B, but the stupid nose of mine just won't let me chill. Sincerely, cursed sense of smell.
The advice is not to go to another friend to be like, is it stinky? But that's exactly what I would do. I'd be like, Sasheer, did you smell that?
Probably would too. Just be like, am I crazy? But yeah, you definitely should go to the source. And it's unfortunate that like bad breath is such a like scary thing to talk about. Because if someone has something in their teeth, I would say something. If someone's hair was messed up, I would say something. But something about breath, maybe because it feels like a health thing or like you have to like actively do something more than just like pick something out of your teeth.
Yeah. I don't know why it feels so deeply because someone's stinky. I'll be like, ooh, friend. My God.
Yeah.
That's also sometimes a little.
Sometimes that's like, depending on how close you are, you may not say it.
But yeah, I guess it's like, honestly, maybe it's because it's like a commentary on your economical status because like sometimes dentist stuff is out of pocket to like have teeth removed and whatnot.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe it's like, oh, I'm accusing you of having poor hygiene.
Maybe that's it. But it's like people can have bad breath for multiple reasons. Could be a gut issue, could be what they're eating, could be a dental thing where it's like their teeth are
falling out
of their
head.
Yeah, it could be multiple things. But
maybe this person's just chowing down on onions before all their hangs.
Or like literally what they're eating, yeah. Do you think you have to say something? Because it would be such a shame to just stop hanging out with them because of their breath. And thankfully, that is a thing that can be changed.
Yes.
But how do you say it?
Unless it's like an actual health thing or...
Yeah. But then it's also like, that could be helpful.
Ooh, yes.
Like if it is like, oh, something actually, I do have a gut thing or a throat thing or whatever, like they might need to get checked out.
Yes.
But how do you say it?
Okay. I'm going to practice on you. You don't have bad breath.
Thank you.
Sasheer,
Yes.
when we were hanging out the other day, I was like, something smelled a little funky. And then you laughed really hard in my face. And I was like, I think it might be Sasheer's breath.
Oh.
Yes. Maybe, oh, do you use like alcohol mouthwash or something?
Oh, no, I don't use any mouthwash at all.
Oh, maybe. So I use this brand called TheraBreath. And it helps me. It works for me. Maybe you want to try it?
You bitch.
That was really hard. And it didn't feel good.
I know. It didn't feel good receiving it either.
Okay, do me.
Hey, Nicole.
Hey.
So I just wanted to ask about something. Last few times we hung out, I'm not really sure if it's something you're eating before we hang out, but like sometimes your breath is a little hot. Or just like it's not as fresh as it could be.
I want to cry. I don't like this. Oh my God.
But it's like if someone says something, you really are a true friend because this person, like the person writing in is not the only person who has this experience with that friend. Like this friend is going around
breathing in people's faces.
And everyone's hating it. So it's like you are being a good friend by helping them realize this about themselves so they can work on it and it can get better. But it's just still hard to bring up.
Lie. Okay. So you could just be like, I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about dental health. And one of the hosts was like, I've had bad breath because I have a rotten tooth in my mouth. And you could be like, and not to be rude, but like your breath's been a little off lately. Do you think maybe you should go to the dentist?
I don't hate it.
Why?
Yeah.
Because then it's just like, oh, I'm reminded. Oh, maybe it's like a precaution and I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, maybe. And then they can be like, oh, I guess I'll go to the dentist and ask about it. And then hopefully the dentist can be like, it's not your tooth, but something else is going on.
It's your soul.
It's rotten. Rotten to the core.
I honestly think lying is it.
Yeah. I really can't think of anything else.
Me either, because if you go, I think your breath is stinky, it's like, oh, wow, that hurts. But if you're like, I heard this podcast and then I smelled your breath and I was like, oh, God, it like really reminded me of this. And I don't want you to like get sick or have something else be affected.
Yeah. If it's more from a place of concern.
Yeah.
I think that might be good as opposed to like, you stink. And it's making me not want to hang out with you anymore.
I've smelled bad breath. I don't think I've ever encountered breath so bad that I couldn't hang.
I don't think I have either.
Because I'll just like kind of like, I'll move. I'll just like turn slightly.
But apparently this person has like really sensitive smell. So maybe they really can't help it. So lie. Or
when you're all hanging out, be like, P.U., someone's breath stinks.
No, not in front of other people.
And then it's up to them to figure out who it is. And then it's a game. Lie or play a game.
But what if they can't figure it out? Because I feel like if your breath stinks really bad and consistently, you can't smell it. Otherwise, you do something about it.
Yeah. All right, lie.
Yeah. Solved. Well, if you have any questions or queries or concerns, you can email us at nicoleandsasheer@gmail.com.
And hit it. That number is
323-238-6554.
Well, that's it for now. We'll be back.
And so will you.
And that's a threat.
Oh, no. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That was a Headgum podcast.